amigo.
Interesting.
Se suicidó. Se aplicó la automurición. Muy mal, amigo, muy mal. Ahora sí entramos.
So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Varatra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, sugar puss, before I report this to Papa.
Aquí está. Oli.
Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
Exactamente.
How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new sword-playing instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But miss, he just claimed to be the cook. He's a cheat, he is.
See, Frederick, did I not warn you not to jest with the guards? They haven't any sense of humor whatever.
El pelillo,
Now take Master de Bergerac to the training room, quickly.
Qué mal. Ok, nada, vamos. A ver, por favor, yo soy el maestro de esgrima. Usted, guíeme.
Hope you realise what you've got yourself into.
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
Ah, sí, la más buena, atrás de eso.
Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss. Follow me.
Hágale. Lo estoy esperando. Verlo. Porque corre así. Tontón. A ver. Usted me prometió una buena pelea, amiga.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Ah, sí. Tengo que cambiarme. F. Venga, que esta se ve buena. Una lástima.
Not too late to surrender.
Amiga, le va a ir feo, ¿verdad? Lo sabe. Se está pegando con Witcher. Ya. Sorry, Mesh.
Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you?
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes. In the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
Came to ask about your
Está
rhetoric
raro
tutor,
eso.
Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter.
Gemelas.
Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Oh, come on!
La pichacía que le acabo de meter ahí. Hágale, venga.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Eso es lo que yo le digo a usted, amiga.
Oh, how long you gonna make me wait?
Stop gloating and fight.
Venga, venga, venga. Hacerle un último combo.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Damn it!
Uf.
If you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
De fijo.
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You
Haha.
asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Va Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaluga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden.
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool?
Tal vez.
Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
Este Jask.
Can someone please explain what this is all about? Which of you met with Dandelion?
No need to get angry, instructor. I'll explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret.
Pero ya.
Burn with passion.
Respétense.
For one
Tranquilas,
incessant
hermanas.
praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently
Okay.
been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trabaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course. But who knows? The bard might have invented her just to make us jealous. Pitiful chorister. I'd
Puede
say
ser,
you're
la
right.
verdad.
You've gone all red in the face just talking about it.
Ah, qué
Your face will
muchachos.
be red when I scratch your eyes out.
Sí,
Been a
Geralt.
pleasure.
Vámonos.
Got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
How's here tomorrow?
See you then.
See you
Y la otra. Mierda. Geralt, vámonos antes de que pase algo malo aquí. Por rojillo todo muerto ahí. Bien, nos quedan dos. Esta está más cerca.
I need a belt set with silver studs. I'll have it for you next week.
Let's go. Geralt con su pelo rebelde.
I bloody well told him not to stick his arse where he don't belong.
Un montón de mendigos.
Final fire.
What do you
Father
seek,
of all.
pain giver?
Hear my prayer.
Este Geralt. Pasó donde le da la gana.
Looking to make some coin too, hey?
Ve el vueltón que acabamos de hacer, Geralt.
Save me.
Por favor. Y este otro, ¿por qué no lo dejan entrar? Déjenlo entrar al pobre hombre.
Lollygagging.
Son refugiados, déjenlo entrar. Yo respondo por el muchacho. Ah, not really. Así lo que le hacía falta. Ve el otro psycho donde se va subiendo. Bájese, amigo. Por favor.
Let them boss you around.
Ah, cierto.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that.
Esto es muy divertido. LOL.
Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Qué grande, no. Déjelo ahí.
Don't think I want to know what happened next.
Oh, stop. He wasn't so drunk as not to figure it out. Besides, men don't interest me. I told him that from... Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button rear fixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago, he brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently,
Effing.
burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, ooh, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts,
Really? What a...
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
I know this is none of my business.
Why do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing, costume. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a doctor. Have you never thought to become someone else?
I managed to stay interested.
Listo, muchas gracias.
Thanks for your help.
I can help
El-
with much more.
Interesante, muy interesante. Bueno, nos falta la última. Let's go. Ok, aquí sí está tirando unos fuertes tirones. El game. ¿Qué está pasando, Miers? Ya volvió, ya volvió. Pero si no estoy mal era por afuera. Qué grande el Geralt.
I will get you every last copper. With interest. Give me a week, please.
Whoreson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection.
Mhm.
You don't pay.
Ah, sí,
What
Mish.
you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not...
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really?
The King of Beggars made a deal with Junior. This is it.
Didn't hear nothing about...
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him.
Come on, Fritz.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the
was
kindness of
easy.
their hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness, and you're not...
What are you? Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh, dreadful sorry.
What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lion's
Ouch. What did he do to get your gut?
same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week. It was the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the...
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely.
Está mal.
Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too...
An artist?
Or a whore.
Apparently Dandelion was seeing a Troberitz, a blonde.
That's the one. Wait, what was that name? Calanetta. Sounds like an art...
Thanks. Listen,
Caloneta.
when I find...
No.
Ok, hay que volver a hablar con Zoltan. Y decirle, mira, vea, la verdad es que no lo encontré.
How are you keeping, Bobby? Monsieur Sultan, you old bum? What's this?
What?
Haven't even drunk her water? Not. Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well? Mark my words, she'll be playing Gwent with us in no time. But we were to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Calanetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Pricilla. Aye. Must be her.
Priscilla,
Who's
Caloneta.
this Pricilla?
Básicamente lo mismo.
Like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Pricilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always... This...
Bueno, vamos a llegarle. Tarde de poesía. Pero esta tarde de poesía es muy romántica. Es bellísimo. Esa Priscilla tiene talento. No les voy a mentir. Ya verán, ya verán.
Looks like rain.
Ah, no, Geralt, qué inteligente. Andas pero vuelto loco, ¿verdad?
It's raining again.
Oliver, yo contra este ahogado, ¿verdad? Sí.
The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks? What?
Sleep, sleep, sleep.
Después del ocaso, por eso no hay nadie. No puedo meter adentro, tengo que salir. Qué falso. No podía meditar adentro de la casa. Listo. Bueno, chiquillos, me voy a quedar callado un mes para que vean esta parte que es muy buena. Es hermosa.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
¿Esa es Pricilla? Lindo, bienvenido Esteban.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars are. Rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone, amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy,
Bello. Qué guapo, gente. O sea, ¿qué juegos hacen cosas así? Es que muy pocos. La historia de Geralt y Yennefer es hermoso. $10 de 10, Pricilla. No llore, Geralt, no llore. Eso, bien, sueltan. Qué guapo, gente, el Silly. Qué bueno.
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back at White Orchard.
Silence, woman. You've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some died.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music.
Music?
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Permit me to introduce... this here's Pricilla, known also as Calinetta. As lovely as she is talented. And this...
It's Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
No.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
Ajá. Algo más escondido por ahí.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheeped up.
And I've not seen him since.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Ya sé quién estamos hablando.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his wine at the Passaflora once. And made her wait the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a...
Biggest prick in Novigrad.
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
A rascal. At least they didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it.
Vamos a tener que
There I
salvarlo.
go again, rushing to Dandelion.
Wherever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for...
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven.
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to...
Ay, Priscilla lo quiere.
Well,
Cosita.
bugger all to do here. Heading back to
Say some witches spy for the black one. Damage.
Nada, vamos a salvar al Husker. El 17, chiquillos, ni el 17. Este otro tocho, mierda, ahí tiramos el peso. Ok, lo último que vamos a hacer hoy probablemente sea esto de ir a buscar a C. Reuben. Yo lo conozco con otro nombre, porque lo conozco desde los juegos anteriores. O sea que es un personaje, digamos, que ha vuelto de la otra serie, digamos, de Witcher 2. Pero no es una persona, digamos, que le agrade a Geralt o que sea amigo de Geralt. Es todo lo contrario. Es el mejor espía que ha conocido Radovid, o en su tiempo Foltest.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he...
Tell him Geralt of Rivia wants to talk to him.
I cannot promise Mr. Reuben will have time to see you.
Wanna bed?
Solo dígale, sí, exacto.
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
El mejor espía conocido en Temeria.
Siggy Reuben cordially invites you to join him. The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room, so you...
Let's go.
You may disrobe here. Your equipment will be safe. Splendid. Siggy Reuben awaits in the next room.
Hey, Whitehair. Nice bum you have.
You were right. He doesn't blush. You copper look.
Then ordered them to shove it up the corpse's arse. And then he sent the body back, offering
Beavers is bigger. He's hung like a horse.
Clear that you've not seen Reuben.
Easy, Cleaver.
Aquí lo van a conocer.
Son Junior's a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye. Reuven, your guest.
Why the fuck you let him in here?
Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
Think I'll let your host introduce me.
He's a witcher. The very one who first foiled an attempt on Foltest's life, and then killed that monarch.
Allegedly. But I didn't kill Foltest. And hello to you too, Dijkstra, Reuven, whatever they call you these days.
Last we met, Geralt thrashed me silly and crushed my ankle. I really wonder what he's got in store this time.
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Plowing fortune teller?
Assassins!
Amigo.
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few.
Una masa. No, dame la espada, Mish.
First ever party with my prick hanging out. Ah! God damn it! Yes,
Me duran ustedes, amigos.
Good work, gents. Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how. They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt it? Let's give him a chance to explain.
Not gonna introduce me to your friends?
Good thing Happen's not here. He'd tan the hide on my ass for being so rude. Francis Bedlam you know, but then who's not heard of this patron of the fine arts and supporter of entrepreneurs of limited initial means? And the dwarf's Carlo Veres, known also as Cleaver. Carlo's in entertainment, mostly.
I'm looking for Whoreson Jr.
Interesting.
What do you want with him?
Junior's gonna help me find someone.
Whoreson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd have showed up today. Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Whoreson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I... And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, wanna find Whoreson? Find me.
Any clue on Junior's whereabouts? Be grateful for any lead.
Siggy? It's worth a try. Geralt's got a knack for finding people, and he's discreet, a value in itself.
Leave you to it then.
I'll look in on you tomorrow, Francis. Finish our talk.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk.
La cara que le hace.
Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
I had my reasons. Your leg would be fine if you hadn't gotten in my way.
I see. Well, I promise you that if I could go back in time, I'd do things quite differently on Thanedd. For example, I'd have my men kill you instead of just tying you up.
Listen, Reuben. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Whoreson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What?
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury.
Your partner's aware of your past? They know you're Sigismund Dijkstra, former head of Redanian intelligence?
Cleaver, Bedlam and Junior. Well, I'd call them my partners if we'd built a mill to grind flour for the folk of nearby hamlets. But we just need to stay out of each other's ways. Agree from time to time. That doesn't make us partners. Do they know who I am? Was. Bedlam, sure. The others most likely suspect.
Pretty clear you and Bedlam don't want a war with Junior. Why?
Let me tell you what I told King Vizimir time and time again. War doesn't solve any problems. It breeds trouble.
Trouble you then have to solve by other means.
Es inteligente.
Make no mistake, someone's behind Horson's actions.
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling, that's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bugger bet lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Horson's house, though I doubt you'll find him there.
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch. Horson's got naught to do with the casino officially.
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the pits, endure the stench of... Now, Junior loves a good fight.
Mentioned Horson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle.
Listo.
See if I can't find Horson at the casino or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Oh.
Thanks for your help, Dick.
Just go. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me.
Gwent. Vamos a terminar con un Gwent.
I do. Gwent's like politics, just more honest. Care for a game against an old master.
Gwent. Terminamos con un Gwentzillo, chiquillos. Lo último que vamos a hacer hoy. Extra va a ser un sucio, estoy seguro, así que vamos a ver qué tal nos va. Salió de extra aquí, trates. Ok, tengo estos dos. Y a Jen. Vamos a quitar a su primillo. Aquí otra catapulta. Y a su primillo. Que me den. Ok. Empiezo yo. También tengo Merch, ¿cuál es el problema? Uf. Tengo buenas cartas. Ok. También puedo jugar así, amigo. Haz por acá. Quitarse el mismo. Como nos conocemos. Qué románticos. Vamos para allá. Que somos unos genios. Los dos pensamos igual. Pongamos otra catapulta. Ya, la gané. Ok. Enough. En la siguiente ronda nos hacemos mierda. 2 mesh, hágale. Eso, usted gaste las quemaduras de una vez. Gástelas todas, hágale. Bese mish. Y primero ese muchacho, ¿qué? Solo quemaduras. Que ir a Mets. Que aquí vamos a hacer magia. Vamos a hacer esto. Vamos a sacar a mi amigo Dijkstra. Entonces llego así. Vamos a Vernon Roach. A ver, creo que hoy no es la suya. Sí, sería una lástima que yo pueda hacer esto. Salud. Una catapulta. ¿En serio es todo lo que tiene, Mer? Así que no vale nada. Toma Jennifer. Y le saco... Ay, iba a sacar a Vesemir, bueno, no importa. Y listo, lo gané.
Not bad. See you don't have Esterad Tyson in your deck. Here, he's yours.
Thanks. Know anyone else I could win some cards off of?
I know an elf you might try. Got an excellent card in his deck. You'll find him beyond the city walls, where the squid...
F por Don Dijkstra. Pero bueno, aquí nos vamos a quedar, gente. El día de hoy bastante productivo, de verdad bastante productivo. Estuvimos con 3, vimos a Lambert, conocimos a Zoltan, vimos a Pricilla, la canción hermosa, definitivamente. La gente que hizo este juego es, o sea, son unos genios. CD Projekt Red es una vara impresionante. Y terminamos con Dijkstra y una partidita de Gwent. Seguimos tratando de rescatar al Jaskier, que está difícil, este muchacho solo problemas. Pero bueno, gente, muchas gracias. Creo que por aquí lo vamos a ir dejando el día de hoy. Déjenme guardar un momento para que quede todo donde tiene que quedar y bonito y en orden, ¿verdad? Porque si no, se vuelve complicado todo el asunto. Y antes de irnos, si no estoy mal, déjenme nada más revisar por aquí un pequeño asunto que necesito confirmar, nada más para ver. Pero bueno, de verdad, gente, muchas gracias por darse la vuelta. Bienvenidos a los que dieron follow, gracias a los que estuvieron por aquí. Los voy a dejar, de hecho les voy a hacer un host a un compita para ver si lo vemos un rato. Al menos le hacemos el vueltín. Nos vemos, gente.